Hello everyone and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Today's Monday, August 2nd. What was that bell? Sounded like a bell went off somewhere. Okay, some kind of beeping. Currently it's 69, I bet it's a coffee pot. Currently it's 69 degrees. High today is going to be 82. That's good. Instead of 90, 94. No chance of rain today. Humidity is 81%. There's no wind. Just barely any wind. Air quality is 98. That's moderate. That's right on the verge of, what do they call it? On for sensitive groups or whatever. I think if this gets over 100, is what they give a warning. We've had warnings the past several days. Air quality. Okay, let me get a drink of coffee. We'll go look and see. I haven't looked at anything yet. Had to get caught up on all my comments and stuff. And everybody's looking good here. Emails. I get a million emails. A lot of them junk mail though. Something's been eating on the flowers on these eggplants. They're getting some flowers though. Hopefully bees will. I probably need to use the toothbrush on them. Let's see. I haven't used this in a while. There isn't as many blooms out there. Where did I put it? There it is. Haven't used it as much. I probably should be still using it. Got a lot of use out of this. It's got pollen all over it. It's kind of dirty. But I need to do that on these. It might be too late for this one right here. That one's kind of beat up. See, did you see that whiff of smoke that came out of it? That's the pollen. Is that all of them? They're getting some. Maybe they'll grow some eggplants. I mean, there is more. I should be using this still. Because these will still, there goes the pollen. I don't know how good, I may not have even had it on there right. Let's see. You'll see a little puff of pollen. Looks like smoke or something almost, just a little. Not on all of them, but that one did a minute ago. These have been here for a day. It might not work as well. I left this growing. I left this here because I want whatever's eating on the tomatoes. If it wants to eat any more tomatoes, it can eat that one until it rots. So I left that there. Now it's got a few little. It's going to grow some more here. Looks like it's trying anyway. Yeah, I should continue to do this because these will make more tomatoes. Oh, I fell over that. This one's grown a little bit. And as you can see, there's several. This one's grown since it's been here, this little one right here. And I think this one, it's got more flowers here, so this one's maybe gonna produce pretty good. I mean, it's got 7 or 8 on it. I think 9 on it right now. And this one had one on it I had to take off because it was, you know, going to be ripe. And it's got 2 on it. It's grown a little bit right here. I've noticed that's grown. This one looks a little bit better. I don't know if it'll ever do anything or not, but at least it has a better chance out here. Let's see. There's a little tomato right there. And that one is too. I think this is an old German plant. I guess I had that right in the way. Let's see. I got what few green beans I could find there. There's some more. I definitely recommend using a electric toothbrush. Hi, kitty. How you doing? Huh? Say, you been watching the birds? Huh? You been watching the birds? Here's a nice one. Yeah, I've kind of slacked off on this. I should be doing it because, I mean, there's going to be more here. Here's some up here. There's some back through there. What's happened to this one? Oh, that's just the way it looks. There's some. So, I ought to be doing, you know, making sure I still do this. I don't know if I missed any or not. I don't see any. Up there, that one's already close. Is that right in your way, that plant? Well, we can't have that. Let's move it over a little. You like smelling of it? Do you smell of it? See, that's tomato. You like tomato? Say, I'll leave a little bit of it over here where you can smell it, okay? Yeah, you like that. She seems to like smelling of it, but she couldn't see because the vine was a little bit, you hear the coffee made a noise and she scared her. I don't know if you could have heard that or not. That was funny. Did it make a noise and scare you? That's awful. She is the sweetest thing, I'll tell you. Still got some big ones on this one. Is there any more on it? More blooms? I don't think so. Well, right here. Way up here. The lucky 7s were kind of late bloomers. I don't know if they're, I'll have to look it up and see if they're determinate or indeterminate. But I think they might be, you know, they act like an indeterminate because they keep growing. Determinants, once they make their fruit, which these are fruit, you know, the tomatoes, they'll basically quit growing. They don't put any more effort into growing more vine. Look, something has eaten the green beans. Daggone it. It ate all the tops of the green beans, so I don't know if they'll grow even. It doesn't look like I'm gonna have any green beans, y'all. I don't know what to do. I don't want to put them anywhere else, and it's about to get too late. That makes me mad. You see, I ran out of that repellent, and it was leaving them alone, you know, with the repellent around it. But I'd have to go to Walmart to get more of it. You can see it must be walking around through these onions. Look how it's trampled them down. So that just aggravates me. I don't know what it is. I don't know if It seemed like a chipmunk might do it, but I've seen rabbits over here too. Right beside the garden here. I've had to run them off. So, I don't know. Doesn't look like the green beans are going to work out. I pulled all this up yesterday while it was cooler. So this is ready for more cucumbers if they'll let them grow. So this way, the okra's getting more sun. So hopefully it'll do pretty good now. I don't know if I have more time. If I put them there again, the same thing's going to happen, the green beans, but that really aggravates me. It really does. That one's starting to turn yellow down there. I mean, what are you going to do? I can't catch them doing it. I don't know if they're doing it overnight or what, but I've never caught anything over there. I think it's coming. I think it's a chipmunk or two, and they're coming back through here that way and then going back. So I don't know. I thought for sure they were going to be able to grow. You seen them yesterday. This one's turning a little bit more. Be anxious to see if it turns red or what. But shoot, y'all. Look at that. Okay, here's a female. Hey, this one's got a flower on it now. Okay, that's a black beauty. I can use one from this one. I don't think there's another one over there anyway. Something on my knee. I did this yesterday, pulled one of these out, and there was a bee in it. Let's see. I think they've already got all the pollen off of this, pretty much. Off of this. But I don't think there's another one. Nope. So that'll have to be it. Should work. They're pretty. There's all kinds of ants. I love getting in these. Oh, there was one over here. It's got some bugs in it. But the one I use should work. There's one. They're still producing. There's one in there. Look at this. I don't know if I can get a picture of this. It's all crooked. There's one. Our Ichiban's starting to grow a little better. I filled these yesterday evening and they've eaten a lot of it. A lot. There was a bunch of them here yesterday evening. Yeah, looks a little rough. That's the way, they grow and die. Now we got other ones growing. Can't wait for all these. They feel so good. They feel just nice and, I don't know, soft. Oh. Yeah, that's very discouraging about the green beans. I don't see how I got away with growing them ever. I don't know what I'm going to do next year about growing them. Maybe I'll have to grow plants first, grow the plants when they're bigger. I Oh no, that's so aggravating. I wanted some more green beans. I plant more every year. But all of a sudden I got a critter that's taking a liking to them. Yeah, these are a different color than those back there. Almost like a pinkish white type. Let's see if I can see this one a little better. These look good down here. Hey, we got some blooms here that are not shriveled up. Let's see if I can get closer to that. I don't know if that got it or not. This one looks like it's gonna have like purple little something on it. Those are nice. Oh, a little tired. I did quite a bit yesterday. You know, different things around the house and in the garden. It was nice that it wasn't super hot. So the house, the part of the house we don't, our unit, our back there in the back, the furnace, you know, it had the air conditioning central air built in it. Well, it quit several, like year before last, I guess. We can't afford to get that thing fixed. It's so old, I don't know if they'd even have, you know, parts for it. I bet that thing's 35 years old or something. We always pray every year that the heat will work. It's gas, natural gas. That's good enough. Yeah, we caught some of those blooms before they were all shriveled. They're pretty. Delicate though. Oh gosh, I'm mad about them green beans. I expected them to be even bigger this morning. What are you gonna do, you know? I mean, the repellent was working, but I ran out, and I should have gone ahead and got more, but I forgot to. When we were at Walmart, I didn't have it on the list. If it's not on the list, we won't remember it. And it was too much at Evergreen. It was twice as much at Evergreen as it was at Walmart. Twice as much. But you know, how much do you want to keep investing to get some green beans? I can get them for 99 cents a pound on sale places right now. You know, am I going to buy? I've already bought one that I used out there, and that was about $7. And then I'm going to buy another one, and it'd be another $7 to grow some more. That'd be 14. That'd be some expensive green beans. You know what I'm saying? I could get 14 pounds of them for that much. So I don't know. I mean, I like them. They're really good, but there comes a point where I'm just like, heck with it, you know. And next year I have to watch what happens. I don't know. I hope nothing messes with them then. But like I said, maybe I'll grow the vine to a certain height before I set it out there or something. I don't know what to do. We'll have to talk about it. If you have suggestions, let me know, you know. Anyway, the thumbnail is I fixed, those are chicken tenders from Sam's Club. We're about to run out of them, and the ones that's left are real small, you know. So I don't know if they'd be really that great, but I picked out the good ones, and we had them last night. That was actually with like the fourth or fifth, I think the fifth time or something that we ate off them. Fourth or fifth, you know, because it only takes like a couple each, so each time I only get out 6. I think they're like $12.95. They may have gone up by now at Sam's. We had the Hormel mac and cheese. We needed to use it. And we had the beans. I had a few from the garden, and then the ones we bought at Aldi. And they were good, but they had, some of them had strings in them. And we had the little potatoes that we got there with it. And what did I write down? Tomatoes, of course, from the garden. And what's for dinner tonight? I'm going to be making, I'll have a video come out today of the Aldi haul. And we got the things to make chicken salad from a recipe from, you'll see in the video. I'll give him a shout out. It's According to Jeff. I watched a video of his where he made some southern chicken salad, and it looks really good. So we're going to make that, and we got some dried tomato wraps from Aldi, sun-dried tomato wraps from Aldi, and we're going to make, you know, wraps with them. And I'm not for sure what we're having with it. Maybe just some, I don't know. We were talking about last night, and I forgot what we were saying. We're going to have something with it, and of course, tomatoes and cucumbers. Oh, curly fries. We got some curly fries at Aldi. You'll see in the haul also. So that's the question is, and they have these sun-dried tomato wraps. I've seen them at other stores too. But that's the question. Have you ever tried sun-dried tomato wraps? They also have spinach. So, you know, either one. Have you tried those type of wraps? They're really flavorful. They add some flavor to the whatever you put in them. And we love the tomato one. They like the spinach one better than me. I'm not as crazy about spinach. But anyway, so yeah, there'll be an Aldi haul today. And that leads me to today's tidbits. Okay, I should have had this ready. I always forget. Okay. Here goes. All right. The Californian forest with mysteriously twisted trees. There's an unusual enchanted forest on the northern Mendocino coast of California. This forest contains about 24 ancient candelabra redwoods whose arms are twisted mysteriously. They rise straight towards the skies. These oddly twisted trees are believed to be the result of strong winds and salty air. I'd say strong winds to make them grow that way. The Edinburgh Castle is built on a volcano. That's not good. Edinburgh Castle, currently a popular tourist attraction, is actually built on top of the remains of a volcano. The Castle Rock volcano erupted over 350 million years before the castle's construction, leaving nothing but a giant hill. The castle's location makes it one of the best defended fortresses in Scotland. And that's where my ancestors are from. All right, a cave formation in Texas that's still growing. The Caverns of Sonora is a unique cave located 8 miles west of Sonora City in Texas. Amazingly, 95% of the cave is actively growing. Acidic water from stalactites, stalagmites, and flowstones and the cave slowly dissolve the surrounding limestone. This begins a series of chemical reactions that result in successive, ever larger calcite deposits. New exoplanet with 320-degree surface temp discovered. I don't think we could live there. University of Hawaii researchers have directly imaged an exoplanet 35 light years away from Earth. The new planet is known as Coconuts 2b. And it has a surface temperature hot enough to bake cookies at 320 degrees. The researchers could image the star directly with the help of the light emitted from residual heat produced since the planet formed. The secret underground river in the Philippines. Puerto Princesa is a secret underground river in the Philippines. How secret is it that they got it on this? Which flows for 15 miles beneath the St. Paul mountain range. It's not a secret anymore in Palawan Island. It formed millions of years ago as water channeled its way through the rock, creating vast chambers and caverns. It's both a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the 7 wonders of nature. It's supposed to be a secret. What makes bays so significant? A bay is a small coastal body of water set off from a larger body of water and partially surrounded by land. San Francisco Bay in California is a well-known bay in the U.S. Bays mostly form when the ocean overflows a coastline. They play an important role by protecting the surrounding land from strong winds and waves. Cosmetics non-stick-wear apparel to polar bears? Lancaster University experts found that toxic chemicals in non-stick pans and cosmetics disrupt polar bears' hormones. Winds carry these chemicals from factories to the Arctic, get stored in ice, and mix in seawater when it melts. The water infects algae fed by zooplankton, travels up the food chain, and affects seals, polar bears' usual prey. That's not good. Stop making them non-stick things. They don't work for the stuff comes off after forever, and we probably ingest it, you know. That's why as soon as one starts doing that, we get a new one. When you see some start to peel off or something. Anyway, Lake Tahoe, North America's biggest lake, and I have actually been there. We lived in California. That's where my brother Scott was born, in California. We lived in Menlo Park. But anyway, we went to Lake Tahoe to sled in the snow and stuff, and just be there and look around. It was awesome. Okay, Lake Tahoe is a breathtaking freshwater alpine lake located at an elevation of 1,897 meters on the California-Nevada border. Alpine lakes are lakes situated at higher altitudes. Lake Tahoe is North America's biggest lake and the second largest alpine lake in the U.S., next to Crater Lake in Oregon. And of course, that's the lake that you always saw on Bonanza. That's it, on Bonanza. Okay. Real life SpongeBob and Patrick Star spotted near New York. That's what it says. Doesn't make sense too much. Patrick Star. Is that his name, Patrick Star? I just thought it was Patrick. Anyway, marine scientists have spotted a yellow sea sponge and pink sea star hanging out together, just like the ones in the popular cartoon series SpongeBob SquarePants. They were found on the side of an underwater mountain called Retriever Seamount near New York City. The animals were spotted by remotely operated vehicles sent by NOAA. And lastly, the best place to survive a global climate collapse. The Global Sustainability Institute of Anglia Ruskin University rated New Zealand as the best place to survive a cataclysmic global collapse. As the country has low temperatures, it has the highest possibility of stable weather despite climate change. UK and Ireland also offer favorable conditions to survive a global collapse. I don't have my glasses on. All right, everybody, that's it for today's tidbits, and that's going to be it for this morning's coffee break. Please press that like button. That helps my channel, and I really appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Bye, everybody, and I'll see you later on. God bless.